Good afternoon and welcome. The work we are presenting today is a joint collaboration between CoinEarth, a blockchain product company, and TwistOpen, a user experience design studio. Our solution addresses the challenge of data governance in financial information sharing. At the heart of the data governance challenge is the issue of trust. As a data owner, I need to trust that my data will be shared only when I consent to it and only with whom I consent to share it. I need assurance that my data will be stored only as long as it's needed and then forgotten. The problem is non-trivial because there are multiple entities involved, making it hard to establish accountability. Unless there is a unified audit trail of consents and data sharing recorded across account aggregators, FIUs, and FIPs, the vision of data sovereignty will remain an open challenge. What is needed is a neutral, shared, secure infrastructure across all involved entities. This is why we built our solution on blockchain. Our solution enables each entity to record its action on the blockchain. Data requests, consent approvals, data delivery, and data deletion are all recorded on the blockchain. This creates a truth trail of data sharing where each action taken by each organization in the data transaction is digitally signed and publicly verifiable. By recording its action on the blockchain, the data owner creates a publicly verifiable record of the consents that he or she has given. The absence of a consent on the blockchain is equally significant. Simply put, a consent not on the blockchain is not valid. This prevents consents being faked to compromise data sovereignty. By recording its action on the blockchain, the FIU can assure the data owners, the regulator, the account aggregators, and the FIPs that it is compliant with the data governance requirements. This builds trust in the overall account aggregator framework, and we believe will drive the adoption of data sharing. To incentivize FIUs, we are now working to enable a new class of data governance compliant financial services. For the account aggregators, our solution provides value by offering a ready-to-use app or a middleware that FIUs can adopt to interface with built-in guarantees of data governance compliance. A second value proposition for account aggregators is that they can use our solution to certify data governance compliant financial services. While our implementation during the hackathon has focused on building a working solution integrating the account aggregator framework with blockchain, we have focused equally on ensuring that we communicate the trust inherent in our solution to the end user without overwhelming them. After all, we are talking about people like you and me, and users don't trust what they don't understand. So we decided to base our user experience on a well-understood paradigm of conversational user experience, much like a WhatsApp chat, to make it feel like the user is chatting with another human. In our solution, data sharing requests seem like chats. Reflecting the multiple entities that need to participate in a data sharing transaction and to view the history of the transaction, our user experience follows the paradigm of a group chat. The user, the FIP, the FIU, and the account aggregator talk to each other to achieve secure, trusted data sharing. The trust in the transaction is easily verifiable using the truth trail feature, which retrieves the digitally signed audit trail of the entire flow as recorded on the blockchain. The human-aided guidance in the form of video helps overcome literacy challenges and ensures deeper understanding at every step of the process. Extending the account aggregator framework, we have weaved in access to financial service marketplace within our app through promotions pushed by the FIUs. This allows FIUs to offer automated financial services which trigger requests for financial information from within the account aggregator framework as soon as the user signals the intent to use the financial service. Up next is our live demo of the FIU app we have built. The FIU starts by requesting information from the data owner. Once the request is made, our solution first creates the consent with the account aggregator. With the data received from the account aggregator, our solution registers the data service request on the blockchain. Our solution enables the FIU to track the data request that it has made. This information is retrieved from the blockchain, ensuring that the FIU, the FIP, the account aggregator are all looking at the same information. This avoids disagreements and ensures accountability. Once the consent is created, it is received at the user's account aggregator app. For this implementation, we have used the OneMoney account aggregator sandbox. In the near future, we intend to build our conversational UX too. On receiving the request for data, the user can accept or reject the consent. In either case, this action is recorded on the blockchain too. As you can see, the account aggregator has now notified the FIU of the change in the consent status. At this stage, the FIU can update the status of the request, and the updated status is again recorded on the blockchain. Once the data is ready and fetched from the account aggregator, only the FIU can access this information of the users since it is encrypted by the account aggregator APIs. At any time, the FIU, the data owner, the account aggregator, and the FIP can verify the digitally signed audit trail of the entire flow as recorded on the blockchain. Our solution thus addresses the challenge of data governance in financial information sharing in a user-friendly way. Thank you for taking the time to see this.